recently sailed the MSC Seascape, and I'm going to give you a tour. Hey y'all, it's Koala bringing you quality cruise content, and we're going to kick it off on deck 20. This is the MSC Yacht Club Pool and Sun Deck. This area is exclusive to Yacht Club guests only. That means you are probably staying in one of the nicer suites that the cruise ship offers. This sun deck has plenty of loungers, chairs, and some cabanas. Of course, there is a nice sized pool here, but I will warn, it can get a little bit busy, especially if they're serving up food in the buffet. There is a bar as well here and plenty of snacking opportunities. They also had a seafood buffet, which was really cool, and it was definitely a unique experience. I would definitely recommend the Yacht Club to anyone who wants to elevate their cruise and have a little bit more of a luxurious vacation, I will say. This deck is actually huge when you walk around it. At the front end of the ship, you'll have some showers as well as a hot tub. For the sake of privacy, it was very busy in there, so I tried to avoid taking too many videos there, but you'll have a shower on both sides of the hot tub so that you can shower before you jump in. And also there's a little towel area here too if you need to grab an extra one. Making our way to this, what I would call Yacht Club Atrium. So this part of the ship in the front, decks 16 through deck 20, is exclusively for Yacht Club. And just so you know, this is an Italian ship. There is no deck 17. In Italy and their culture, 17 is actually the unlucky number. Most of these decks are for cabins, but on deck 16 you will find the guest services area just for the Yacht Club guests, and you will find the restaurant as well. When you exit the main entrance to the Yacht Club on deck 16, you will find the Jungle Pool Lounge. I had no idea this was on the ship actually, and I think this was a very interesting and honestly unique experience. It's typical to a solarium, but I really like how the atmosphere definitely felt like a jungle. It was really nice. And there is a little snack area here. It's a little bar, and this ship is going to have a lot of gelato. It's very popular in Italian culture, so you'll definitely find some sweet treats around the ship. Heading closer to the aft, we will have the marketplace buffet. You'll have hand washing stations throughout. This is a huge buffet, I have to say. It actually surprised me because of the amount of choices that you had and also the amount of seating. It's like every single space was utilized to be able to fit as many people as possible without feeling too crowded. This buffet was actually really nice. Something really unique about this buffet that MSC offers is a family and kids section. You don't see it very often, but it's exclusively just for kids, especially those that have a little bit of a pickier appetite. Definitely gives them some options. And like I said, so many different buffet options to choose from. You will definitely find what you're looking for here. If you keep going to the aft, we are going to get to one of the staples of this ship. It's called the Bridge of Sighs. And this bridge is going to take you over the lower pool deck, and it's beautiful at nighttime actually because of the way that they have the lights on. It's really fantastic. It's a little romantic experience, and you'll find a bar here as well if you want to grab a drink. This is a nice little sitting area. It's not as utilized as some of the other bar locations around the ship, so I would definitely check this part of the ship out if you want a cozy spot to watch the wake. If you head up the little set of stairs here, we are actually going to be getting to the main pool deck, the Marina pool. This also has one of those huge TVs that they can showcase a lot of different videos and movies on, and they have some performances out here as well. Something to note about this ship is there are a lot of pools. So if you think that this pool is too busy for you, you can find the infinity pool. You can find literally so many different spots to go swimming or lounging in. Like I said, I mean, you have the jungle pool as well. Bring a swimsuit for this cruise if you love swimming. You're gonna find your typical showers that you would find on a pool deck, and you will have the whirlpools as well. There is a little bar here, and if you want some more ice cream or gelato, you will find that here. And if you go up the stairs just right here on deck 19, there is another bar. So if the one below that is a little too busy, you can just head up the stairs and grab a drink there. And you're gonna find something very unique and interesting. This is called a Robotron. It is like a mechanical arm. It's like a roller coaster ride, and it'll take you up in its arm and swing you around. It's actually pretty cool. I did not have the opportunity to try it, but I did catch it on film, and it looked pretty fun. Tucked behind the Robotron, a little bit harder to find, is the sports court. So that way, if your kids or even adults, you want to play basketball or whatever sports that they have available, there are some seats around to watch as well. And you're also going to find the 2 water slides on either side of the ship. This area is pretty cool for younger kids, but they have like a ropes course and lots of water activities here. Fun for all ages, but I would definitely say probably geared a little bit more towards the younger kids, especially that lower deck. This is a great spot if you want to watch people going down the slides, or you just want to have fun with the family. Water sprayers that you can aim at people, which is, you know, just more fun for everyone. You'll find more loungers out here as well, and some more hot tubs if the other ones are still busy for you. Right now we are on deck 19, and there's still so much more to show y'all. It's crazy. This ship is definitely well packed with a lot of fun and entertainment, as well as lounging and bar opportunities. Next is the Top 19 exclusive Solarium. So this is only for particular guests that are staying in select cabins, but this is going to overlook the jungle. You get a bird's eye view of what's going on in an exclusive bar that you can get your drinks at. It's also right next to the cabins. There is a door that you can use to get back to your room, which is super helpful if you want to change real quick or use the restroom. It's all right there. And I really like how MSC does the yacht club experience because it's all just right there. You know what I mean? You'll have some more hot tubs here as well. So the Pirates Cove Aqua Park is what I was showing you a little bit, but if you keep going, you will find the Hall of Games, which is a pretty cool name. It's basically an arcade, and it has some other really cool MSC exclusive activities that you can choose from. This is a perfect spot for kids and adults alike. They have such a wide variety of games. Definitely an entertaining place to be. You'll find some newer games as well as all of the classics, and they have like a ticket system. And then if you just keep going, you'll find some VR related games, which I think are the coolest. You have the F1 racing car, which is definitely, I've done it before and I think it's a lot of fun. I struggled with it, honestly, but I think the more times you do it, the better you get at it. And then they have honestly, they have so much really great technology on this ship and many different things that you can choose from. You can pay for the Robotron here as well. They have an XD cinema. That's pretty cool. Like, you don't find that on a cruise ship very often. You don't find many of these on a cruise ship very often. So MSC definitely takes a step in the lead in terms of some of their technological advancements in terms of entertainment, I will say. You will be greeted to what I call like the top deck for the jungle pool lounge. This is a great little spot if you want to still be in the action, but you want to have a little bit more privacy, I suppose. You don't want to be sitting down by the pool. This is where you'll find the kids club area. You'll find some little mini games here. Here's the meeting point. I kept seeing that in the activities list and I'm like, what is the meeting point? Well, if you need to find the meeting point, it's in here. And then you'll also find the ping pong tables as well as the foosball tables. So that's a little fun little things to do on this deck, I gotta say. On deck 8, you'll find the Liberty Plaza. They'll have live entertainment here. They have a piano all the way at the bottom. You'll find the pool table room here, which is pretty cool. This one you do have to pay for. Just FYI. This room can be pretty quiet if you need a little bit of space away from everything. Right next to it is the sports bar. I actually found that this was my favorite room to work in. If you look at the far right by the windows, there are actually windows above, but it was like indoors. It was like a sunroom kind of feeling, and it was really nice. So I spent a bit of time in here on my videos working. Generally great atmosphere. The bar gets pretty busy in here, I will say, but they have lots of great drinks that you can choose from, and the wait staff are amazing in here too. And if you keep going, they have this little carpet field, which I think is super cool. It definitely feeds into to the atmosphere that you're looking for. Now we keep going through the mid part of the ship and you are going to find Hola. This is a taco cantina little spot that you can eat at. I was super sad I wasn't able to eat here. It actually got fully booked before I even had an opportunity to get a seat, so I was a little bit disappointed. I've heard really great things about this restaurant, and of course a bar as well. So trust me, there are plenty of bars that you can choose from here on this ship. But it's a really nice atmosphere. I love how open it is, even though it's just on, it's like a corner of the ship, but it's such an open atmosphere. I love it. Now here's the main atrium. It is stunning. Swarovski staircases and they just glisten and it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful area to be in. You'll find two important desks here. You'll have the Voyager's Club desk. This is where you can ask about anything regarding your loyalty status. This is the place. And then you'll have the port shopping desk. So if you have questions about recommendations for when you're at port and you want to go shopping or you want help finding a particular item, they can absolutely help you. They also have some free opportunities sometimes, so pay attention to what they're saying. Right next door is the MSC souvenir shop. If you want to take home some memorabilia, this is the shop where you will want to be. Right here is the art gallery and you'll find the desk here as well. Now, Chef's Court restaurants, there are quite a few here. I'll just kind of breeze through these a little bit. If you walk through here, you're going to find most of the specialty dining that you can choose from. These restaurants are typically an additional charge, just keep that in mind, but a lot of these are absolutely amazing. I went to Butcher's Cut, which is like a steakhouse kind of thing, if you couldn't figure by the name, and it was absolutely amazing. And you'll find the Uptown Lounge here. If you keep going, we're actually going to make kind of like a circle around this deck. You'll find the Infinity Bar and the Infinity Pool. So this is a great area to sit out and lounge at, grab a drink, chat with people. I love the infinity idea here. It's definitely super cool, and don't worry, you will always have gelato to your availability. So if we keep walking through here, we're going to get to the other side of the restaurants, and right here is actually Butcher's Cut. The day that we ate here, unfortunately it was raining, but we got to sit inside. And once you head inside, you are going to find the wine cellar. This is where you can try wine tasting if that is your thing. They have a very large selection. So if you're a connoisseur or a want-to-be connoisseur, this is definitely a great opportunity for you. And then you are going to find the cocktail bar. It's kind of in the middle of all of the restaurants, which is really helpful, especially if you want to grab a drink before or after dinner. It's a really nice atmosphere, but it was super cute. I liked it a lot. This is a great place to sit and relax, I would say. If you ever get lost in this little area, you have signs pointing you in the right direction. So if we go back to the mid part of this deck, you'll find the Excursions desk. This is one of the Excursion desks, so keep that in mind. If the other one is super busy, this one would probably be a little bit less busy, in my opinion. And then there's a gallery of shops that you can go through as we go back to the Times Square area. You'll find the fine jewelry shop as well as the fashion jewelry shop. If you're familiar with Swarovski, as I said, they have it in their staircases. You can actually buy Swarovski on the ship, so that is a nice little plus. Only some of the shops are on this deck. There are many, many more on the other deck below, but you will find some sales and deals going on here, especially later in the cruise, so keep an eye. Here you'll find the Loft Cafe. This was a really nice area. It definitely can hold a lot of people and has a little stage for entertainment and some of the activities that they do. And in the corner is the broadcasting room, if that is of your interest. Like I said, there are so many pools. There's actually a pool on the edge of the ship right here if you want to. A lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of people asked me where it was. So deck 8, there you go. So we've pretty much made a full circle, but we're not quite done yet. We have the spa and the gym to explore, so if we keep heading towards the front of the ship, you will find the barber shop, which is where you can, of course, get a haircut, whatever you need, and then the spa services as well. If you can pay for the whole spa like day experience where you can try out all of the thermal suites, I highly recommend it. It was amazing. And then of course the gym, lots of different equipment. I tried not to film in here too much because there were a lot of people here, but there is a wide range of equipment that you can use. Everything I need in a gym was in there. Right next to the gym is the business center. Now if we go one deck down to deck 7, we will find the theater, as well as the casino. So the casino is really nice. I will do a full walkthrough of the casino in a separate video, so make sure you are subscribed and have your notifications on to make sure you don't miss out. Continuing on, we have the watches and sunglasses shop. This is a nice bar where it's a little bit calm. Walking through here, you are going to find another restaurant. There are quite a few restaurants across the ship, I have to say. Whatever you are craving, you can probably find on this ship. And then if you keep walking, you're going to find the Cabaret. They will have some events going on, entertainment going on. Personally, I did not go to one of the shows or the performances, but I thought this balloon was super cute. You can actually walk behind it and take a photo with it, which is super cool. There's another restaurant down here called the Skyline restaurant. And then here is the Cabaret. There is a bar in here and a lot of seating. It's kind of like a 2-story seating situation. So if you want to get really up close and involved with the entertainment, you can sit down near the stage, or you can stay up on the upper deck. Here's the other side of the champagne and wine bar that I was mentioning earlier. A little bit of a bigger bar on this side. And wow, look at that atrium. Goodness. These stairs are just so glamorous, I have to say. Just make sure you're paying attention to where you step and you're not too mesmerized by all the glam and glitter. Then you have the shine bar here, and this is where we are going to find the other excursion desk. This one's a lot bigger, as you can tell, probably where you will make most of your inquiries. And then a very nice lounge area, not necessarily a bar, but just a seating area. What are y'all thinking of this ship so far? Comment down below. Have you been on this ship? Do you want to go on this ship now? Let me know. If you're looking for an ATM, because people sometimes need an ATM, you'll find it on this deck, by the way. You will find one of the main restaurants here. I honestly mostly ate in the yacht club or at the buffet. And of course, Butcher's Cut, as I mentioned earlier. It was a little bit of a shorter cruise, so I didn't get to explore as much, unfortunately, in terms of food. As we explore this deck and we go to the front, we go to the Venchi chocolate bar. So this is where they make all of their signature desserts, and you can purchase more here. Duty-free shop, pretty standard with cruise ships and ports, of course. So we have that here, and a perfume and cosmetics shop. This is Times Square, so this is where you can sit with the performers who are on the piano, and this whole area is New York themed. It is absolutely amazing. Like I said, the technology is stunning, the way that they do this. You'll have a boutique here, and then on the other side you'll find an accessories shop. So each shop is truly dedicated to its own type of item. And then you'll find the watch shop here, which has a little bit of a more unique name. But this is honestly the shopping square. It lives up to the New York City theme. If you go down the spiral staircase here, you'll find the MSC Foundation, as well as the photography area. So if you want to have photographs taken, you want to have like a solo opportunity one-on-one with a photographer, you can book that here. And they also have an immersive gallery that you can walk through and see all of the photos here. If you were heading this way and you took a left, you would have the Future Cruises office here where you can book your next cruise. Lots of cruise ships offer discounts for booking while you're on the ship. You'll find the main bar here in the atrium, and then guest services. And if you keep going, you will find the Green Wave restaurant. Wow, there is so much on this ship for eating, drinking, and entertainment and activities. So, what are your thoughts? Like I said, if you've been on this ship before or now you want to, let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear what you all have to say. What was your favorite part of this video? What's your favorite part about this ship? Make sure to subscribe if you're not. Stay up to date with notifications. Make sure to connect with me on Instagram or TikTok, Facebook, whatever you personally use, and stay up to date on all things cruising. Thank y'all so much, and bon voyage.